Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics, and I decided to just go ahead and go live to talk about the statement that was put out today on a CGC boards from a CGC employee about Bendgate. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Consider joining the channel as well. So I saw this post earlier today while I was at work. Took a screenshot of it, shared it on my page. There's been lots of comments, likes, all of that. I'll get to the comments here in a minute, but I wanted to go over the statement that was made by CGC regarding the Banana Gate, Bendgate, whatever you want to call it. So let's go and get right into this. So this was posted a couple hours ago, exactly 3 hours ago, I think, at this point, from CGC Mike on his CGC boards. It says he's been gone on vacation, but here is a new statement that I had been given to post. We have seen reports that some of the soft plastic wells used inside of the CGC holder exhibit a curve when viewed from the side. After learning of this, we conducted an extensive review and found that the smallest well size, which is used for the thinnest comic books, is more pliable than other wells and in some cases will exhibit a slight curve. Importantly, this curve does not cause any damage to the comic book, and it does not affect the grade in any way. The angle of the bend required to create a stress line simply cannot be done within the CGC holder. In addition, very high-grade comic books can still exhibit minimal stress lines according to CGC's official grading standards. I can't even get through this without laughing. Like, what is this, dude? What? Oh, my goodness. We do not consider this slight curve to be a mechanical error that requires reholdering. Still, we are also always listening and want to serve our customers the best way we can. We have found that our next largest well size does not exhibit this slight curve and have started to use that well in lieu of our smallest size. That's news to me because I did not know that there were different sizes of inner wells. We appreciate all the feedback from our community, and we are grateful to be the hobby's first choice for grading for nearly 25 years. Many of us are collectors too, and we care deeply about the services we provide. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please write to us at service@cgccomics.com or call or text us at 1-855-GRADE-10. Okay, I have a lot to say about this. I have a lot to say about this. As someone who had a couple of books, 9.8 books, that were affected, I'm not sure I entirely agree with what they're saying here. I have submitted some books back to CGC after I emailed their service team, service@cgccomics.com. They wanted me to submit it back under mechanical error. And I did that. It arrived at CGC today. They wanted me to put attention Matt N, which is for Matt Nelson, I would assume. I can't imagine that there's a ton of Matt N's that work at CGC. So that just arrived today. But this was also posted today. So it's interesting to go over this. And I posted this on my Instagram. And I want to pull up some of the comments. I'm trying to read them to you I'm going to leave up the statement that they made for anyone that comes in later. I have 18 comments already on my Instagram page where I posted this. Just got up. This is from Nicholas Gulcher Comics. Just got off the phone of Joshua. They're still working on it, even Matt. So Matt Nelson is still working on this. By the way, the page where I got this from, it's if you just join the CGC boards, it's on there. There are 73 pages as of Friday, 5 o'clock, for this CGC Bendgate. And this was posted, like I said, 3 hours ago. Bronze Age Brian said, got to see a book up close with this issue. It's crazy. And I commented back, well, I have 3 of them. I had 3 books affected. Mike V, what up, dude? Hate to say I told you so. Yeah. Kenneth Bird, what's up? Okay, let's see here. This is really funny. This is the best comment I have seen. This is from Tyler, Watt Comics, ready for Wednesday on Instagram. He said, we looked into the issue and we have good news. There's no issue. That is by far the best comment that I've gotten on my page when I posted this exact statement that they made. It's interesting that they posted it on boards, but not on their page. I feel like they're doing it to save a little PR. I don't know. I really don't know. Comics_CT. So they say there's no real issue and then say they will stop using the item which is causing the issue. Exactly, right? Exactly. Let's see here. West Coast Collectibles said, if there isn't an issue, why stop using a smaller well? I'm confused. Exactly. Okay, this is from Key Issue Comics. These are all comments that I'm reading right now that were posted on my post where I took a picture of this statement that was made and put it on my page. Check me out on Instagram, Burke Family 54 Comics. Key Issue Comics says, okay, let's say it's true that this slight bend does not cause any damage. Then what caused all those 9.6 to 9.8 books that were pictured with the bend? They're clearly not a 9.6 or 9.8. So does that mean they are being damaged after being graded? Something is clearly wrong. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. Someone commented a GIF that says nothing to see here with an explosion happening behind it. Chaos 136925. I've been following him forever. His collection's insane, by the way. He commented all of it sounded like some, and then he put emojis, a bowl and then poop. To me is what you know what he's saying. You know what he's saying. Hotkey Comics says, quote, there's no problem. Our product can't possibly cause a problem. Also, we fixed the problem. That is funny. There's no problem. Our product can't possibly cause a problem. Also, we fixed the problem. Okay. Dorf_MN said, just absurd. It's insulting. Hard not to use. The caps here. It's been 6 months since I've sent a book to CGC. I normally spend hundreds per month on grading. Best of luck to CBCS and PSA. Seize the day. Interesting. So basically, those are all the comments I wanted to read to you. Again, if you are just joining us, this was the statement put out by CGC Comics earlier today from the admin, CGC Mike, where they're talking about how they have investigated it. They are saying that there is no damage being done to the comic books, but the problem was that some, not all, but some of the wells that are used for the smaller comic books, I guess, I didn't realize that there were different sizes, were causing the books to be slightly bent. And now that they are using a bigger inner well, and they do not consider this to be a mechanical error that requires reholdering. So why do they ask me to send the books back? I don't know. I do not know. But also they said, like I said, they've decided to change out the smaller inner well for the bigger inner well so that there's no issue moving forward. So again, basically what they're saying is there's no issue. Also, we fixed the issue. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I had to go live to talk about this. I had to go live. They don't want to take ownership. So sad. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I will keep you guys posted when I find out more information regarding the books that I have personally sent into CDC regarding my Bendgate books. There were 3 9.8s. There was the first Spider-Gwen and a 9.8. There was first Impulse and a 9.8, and first Doomsday and a 9.8. So let's see here. I'm so lucky. I had 1,000 spawns ready to send in, and then this hit, and I'm so glad I didn't send them in. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are probably in that boat. I'm going to wait. I have some credit to use still. I'm going to wait until I've heard some positive things regarding everything going on in CDC before I submit any books back to CDC. As you guys can see behind me, this is a photo of my comic book wall. I only have CDC books. So regardless, I feel like they will get it fixed. they do need to take better ownership, as Jonathan has stated there. But I still will only probably use CGC as long as they get their stuff together. If they do not get it together, then at some point I will consider using another company. But CGC is what I use, and I've been pretty happy with it. I'm not happy with this statement. The statement is pretty bad. It's really, really bad. If you guys want to see it for yourself, head up to CGC boards. This was posted on page 71, about halfway down on the CGC boards. So the comic vet Chris says, this is the drama I prefer in a community. Exactly. So synthetic panels. Hello. Okay. So there are more people joining us. I'll go over it one more time for anyone that just came in. CGC posted this on their CGC chat boards. I'm going to read it again. We have seen reports that some of our soft plastic wells used inside of the CGC holder exhibit a curve when viewed from the side. After learning of this, we conducted an extensive review and found that the smallest well size, which is used for the thinnest comic books, is more pliable than the other wells, and in some cases will exhibit a slight curve. Importantly, this curve does not cause any damage to the comic book, and it does not affect the grade in any way. I can't do it. That's twice now I've read it, and I had a laugh. The angle of the bend required to create a stress line simply cannot be done within a CGC holder. In addition, very high-grade comic books can still exhibit minimal stress lines according to CGC's official grading standards. We do not consider this slight curve to be a mechanical error that requires reholdering. Interesting. Still, we are always listening and want to serve our customers the best way we can. We have found that our next largest well size does not exhibit this slight curve and have started to use that well in lieu of our smallest size. We appreciate all the feedback from our community, and we are grateful to be the hobby's first choice for grading for nearly 25 years. Many of us are collectors too, and we care deeply about the services that we provide. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please write to us at service@cgccomics.com or call or text us at 1-855-GRADE-10. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. What up, dude? How's it going, man? Watching from work. Nice. Yeah, for sure. Nick Snacks Comics. What's up? Yeah. So like I said, I read some comments earlier for anyone that's coming in. I do want to read one more again. That in my opinion, was the best comment. This was from Tyler, ready for Wednesday. He's used to be on Whack Comics. He said, we looked into the issue and have good news. There's no issue. That's basically what they're saying, right? They're basically saying that there's no issue, but also we have fixed the issue. So I find that to be pretty funny and interesting all at the same time. So that is the update on CGC. I'm going to look to see if there's been anything posted since I've gone live here from an admin at least, and I do not see anything regarding any admin posting on that. Here, I'll just pull it up. I will pull it up for you guys. So this is the CGC board. If you're not a part of the CGC board, what are you doing with yourself? I just joined, actually, not that long ago, even though I've been collecting comics for a long time. Okay, so that was posted on page 71. I said that earlier from their admin, CGC Mike. There it is. This is everything that I just read. I'm going to look to see if there are any other comments from an admin. You'll know it's an admin because it'll be red and it'll say administrator. I do not believe that there has been anything from an admin on there. Just a lot of people that are pretty upset with CGC's statement that they put out. And interesting, like I said earlier, it's very, very, very interesting that they posted it on the chat boards, but not on their socials. Feels like they're trying to save face, but who knows? I did comment this a couple hours ago. I said, my 3 books arrived at CGC today, according to FedEx tracking. Hoping to hear back something by next week. So that is where I'm at regarding my 3 9.8s that were personally affected by CGC. A lot of people upset about it. This person says, this is Dan JD, says, a few questions for management. If there is nothing wrong, why switch to the other inner wells? We talked about that. How much do these more pliable wells bend before being shoved into smaller space in a slab? If there is enough of a problem to switch out inner wells going forward, should all of the current impacted books be submitted for reholders to get the larger inner well that will not bend the books? That's a great question. That's probably the best question that I've seen. And then he says, for those that were already reholdered but just put back in the same pliable inner well at a second time, should they be reholdered again to get the proper fix? Again, another great question from Dan J.D. So I don't know who you are, but those are great questions. Again, I'm not seeing any admin commenting back. Now, it is a Friday. I'm in a central time zone. So I'm assuming everyone's off work at this point, right? It's like 5:15 here in Kansas. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything else regarding – people always put funny stuff on there – regarding anything from an admin about what's going on. So I just wanted to go live and talk about this because I was getting a lot of feedback when I posted the actual statement. And here it is again on my page, on my Instagram. And I felt like it was worthy of a live stream. So who dat? What up, dude? CDC said nothing to see here, nothing wrong. Basically, right? Basically. It's like saying stand by for a possible maybe while we look into this non-issue. Thank you, good Lord, they are dense. Yeah. I mean, I do not disagree. Don't know why people are waiting for PSA. CBCS has always had a better case, and the new labels are fire. I feel like there's a lot to unpack there. I have the new case from CBCS. I don't want to make this about CBCS other than saying it is a really nice case. I still don't like the label. And the amount that a CBCS books resells for versus CGC is there's a huge difference. I did a whole video on it, and it's like 30%. It's a pretty big difference. Did you say they still haven't responded to your 3 damaged books? Yeah. So okay, yes and no. So I reached out to their service team a week and a half ago. Sent photos. They said, please submit it back to us. Attention, Matt N. When you submit it in. And I did that. I sent it off to CDC from Kansas using FedEx last Saturday. It arrived at CDC today. I don't know why it took almost a week to get there. I guess a holiday had a lot to do with that. For anyone that's an American or anywhere, you guys know what I'm talking about. So it arrived today. It has not been received by the receiving team yet. I'm hoping to hear something back from CDC regarding this next week. I'll keep you guys updated and posted. Hudat says CBCS has their own problems. Yeah, I mean, Hudat knows exactly what's going on at CBCS. He's had a lot of issues regarding them giving his book. I think it was an X-Men 1. Pretty sure it was an X-Men 1 that they gave his X-Men 1 CBCS book. I think it was like a 4. It was a mid-grade to the wrong person. Yeah, CBCS gave the book to the wrong person. So it was bad. Yeah, they have their own problems for sure. I've never used PSA. I was asked to do an interview about CBCS because they had lots of reports about books being stolen. Yeah, I bet so. I mean, it's going to happen anywhere. I'm not just talking about CBCS. It's going to happen Walmart, Target, CGC, CBCS, PSA. It's going to happen. We hear more about it when there's been, news or lawsuits and all of that. So yeah, so much wasted money. LOL, baby. I like it raw. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do like their comic books raw. Once I have more information, I can't wait to share with everyone. Yeah, I bet so, dude. I mean, hit me up in the DMs. Yeah, 30% difference. The label's a lot better. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Personally, I like all my books to look the same. So that's why all of my books are CDC books. I like to know that, hey, if I died tomorrow, my wife, when she sold my stuff, she would get more for her money for those books as opposed to if those books were CBCS. So, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I do agree. That X-Men story is heartbreaking. It is very heartbreaking. So that's the live stream today. I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I will make another video regarding this when I hear more from CGC regarding the books that I personally resubmitted. I'm interested to hear what they say when they say that they don't have to rehold or anything, but also that they're now going to put it in a bigger inner well. I really don't know what to think, man. I really do not know what to think. I usually grade 50s books, though they are too old to read anyway. Yeah, I feel you. Appreciate it, Vet. Happy the person that stole it mailed it back anonymously. I already told you what I think about that. That's a whole thing, but I feel sorry for you, man. But yeah, so if you guys want to see this, I'll try to zoom in here. That's much better. If you guys want to see this statement from CGC, just join their chat boards. And it's on there on page 71. This was posted by an admin, CGC Mike. He's responded to a lot of questions on a lot of the pages and a lot of this threads and all of that. And I posted this as well. If you guys want to see it more, I have posted it or interact more. I posted it on my Instagram. Also posted it on my community page. But if you want to comment, if other people talk about it more, go to my Instagram, Burke Family 54 Comics, and talk about it more. So that's today's video. Thank you guys so much. I had a good time. And as always, go Cats.
Cowabunga. Sporking time.